Good morning, my darlings. Welcome to a new vlog. It has been a very busy morning already. I did a version, kind of a 𝑭𝒐𝒏𝒅 version of my egg. Ooh, sorry, my lens is still a bit broken after I face planted the mud with my camera last week. I decided to make a version of my delicious egg breakfast muffins inspired by a way that 𝑭𝒐𝒏𝒅 does it, where he actually soaks bits of bread in an egg and milk mixture and then adds in the veggies. You'll have seen just now how I did it, and with a little bit of extra cheese on top, they are seriously delicious. So hopefully they'll last in the fridge for a week, but to be honest, I eat 2 or 3 a day and they don't normally last that long anyway, but it's nice to make things like that on batch. And again, I think if you've got children or husbands that go off and work away from the house all day, or if you're making a packed lunch for yourself, or you just need to have something for breakfast that you can just grab out of the fridge, stick it in the oven for a few minutes to warm it up and then eat it on the go, I think they're amazing. And this morning I went to the garden and I got kale, chard, courgette, spinach. So there's so much, and onion from the garden as well, so much goodness in them. And thanks to the cheese, they are super delicious. So I definitely recommend making those. Today is a very exciting day because on the day that I'm filming this, it is the Summer I Turned Pretty finale. At least we think it's the finale. I'm crossing my fingers because I feel like it would be, obviously you guys watching this will know by now, I feel like it would be such an anticlimax if we go to the effort of a watch party, which I'm gonna be going to later. I'll bring you guys along, and then it turns out there's another episode. What will we do? Will we just have another watch party? I don't know, but that is happening this evening. I'm heading to a friend's house and lots of local pals were all getting together to watch the finale together. And the girls have all put in a lot of effort, whether it's making, we're all Team Conrad, whether it's making jumpers, like themed snacks, decoration, and I am in charge of hydrangeas. So we're going to make some hydrangea displays shortly. But something that I have been wanting to do ever since Norfolk is to put together a few outfits inspired, well, outfits featuring trainers, because on the day that we were looking around Sandringham, the day that we were exploring, I wore these shoes. These are my, ooh, the lighting is a little bit bright. These are my Vivobarefoot Gobi premium leather sneakers. I will wash my hands in a second. I know that some people are funny about touching the bottom of shoes, and I fell in love with them. Everybody said how nice they looked, and they are probably the most premium looking pair of footwear that Vivo have brought out. As you guys know, 80% of my life I am wearing Vivobarefoots. This morning in the gym I was wearing these ones. These are probably still my absolute favourite, with the coconut coloured knit, and these are fantastic if you're doing weightlifting, if you're doing lunges, because your foot can really move, and especially if you're doing, what's that move I was doing this morning? Like a Romanian deadlift, when you push the thing, I'll put a clip on the screen here. It means that you can use the muscles in your feet to really grip the floor, but I also think these are, or they were until I got these, my favourite kind of fashiony ones as well. You guys know how much I am obsessed with Vivobarefoot for the health of your feet, for enabling your feet to move naturally, better strength for your legs, your hips, your knees, better for your posture, everything. And these are probably now, I would say these have kind of risen to my #1 favourites when it comes to everyday shoes. So I really want to put together a few outfits styling these because I love them so much, and I just want to get more confident styling trainers as part of everyday outfits. Just looking on the website, and it says that these are the most natural style yet, 98% natural material, 100% natural outer sole. They're getting closer to being fully biodegradable. How cool is that? By the way, I had a few questions in the last couple of vlogs about my amazing phone case. I always have food in my teeth. Always. After any meal, Charlie will be like, Josie, you need to check your teeth. And this phone case is a mirror. So it's really, really helpful. Yeah, I'm all clear. It's really, really helpful to be able to just check my teeth. That's tragically the #1 reason why I love this. I think we are all just absolutely loving polka dots at the moment, whether it's in outfits or in phone cases, and you do have to be careful keeping it nice and clean. I think I put my elderberry tonic on this the other day, yesterday, and I've left a little mark on it. This is from 𝒂𝒅, 𝑏𝒂𝒕, who I just love for all of their phone cases, and I have gone a little bit kind of accessorize-y down at the bottom. I've added a little bracelet so that I can loop it over my wrist, and I've also added my Monica Vinader little bag charm, which I think is gorgeous. But this is absolutely a necessity for me because I'm the kind of person that drops things. And even, I'll have to show you, by the way, this TikTok tripod that I got where my phone magnetizes to the tripod. It's amazing if you like taking selfies or if you are a content creator. It's just a dream. This is obviously, do they call it MagSafe when you can use the magnetic bit? But the case also means that if I drop it, it's very unlikely that it's going to damage the phone, and it protects it and looks cute. So there we go. That is the info on my phone case. However, I did place another order and I might be switching it up later today, so I'll update you on that. But back to autumnal outfit styling trainers. So I was thinking about an outfit combo that I love. Roll necks are something that I wear so much at this time of year and beyond into autumn winter, and I like wearing them with high-waisted jeans like these ones. Pretty sure I've shown you these probably a month or so ago now. I really like how high-waisted they are, and they've got this brown stitch detail, which is lovely. However, they are just way way too long for me, so I popped a couple of 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 safety pins in them today, and I'm considering giving them the chop, and that's quite a considerable chop. That's like 6 inches worth of chop because I am small, and I think when you're styling trainers with jeans, they need to be a bit cropped so that you can see the trainers and so that they don't drag on the ground. And especially if you're a bit shorter like me, it's going to be hard to show you because there's just so much that needs chopping. Oh, you can't see, but can you see how that length I think is just so much better? So I'm very tempted to chop them and redo the bottom of these trousers. What do you think? Okay, while I'm putting on my trainers, oh, have I disturbed you, sweet baby? I'm going to give you a little bit of TMI. So when we were in Norfolk, I actually forgot to bring any socks with me, which is really, really silly and unlike me because normally I'm quite good at remembering everything when I'm packing, but I forgot to bring socks with me. And I wore, as I mentioned, these particular trainers all day long. And at the end of the day, I was like, oh, actually, sorry, TMI, but my feet still smelled nice. And I didn't feel like, it didn't feel uncomfortable or sweaty or anything like that. Hello, my sweet little tiny one is here. And he'd like to say hello and tell everyone that he's had his hair cut and now he smells wonderful. Yes, you're so sweet, I'm so smart, I'm so smart, I'm so fluffy. Sorry, I have got a problem. And I realised it's because of the cork insole. It's actually got natural antibacterial. Oh my gosh, he's got his paw on my leg. Can you see? Oh, that is so cute. The cork insole has natural antibacterial properties, so it's actually, because of the leather footbed, designed for you to wear these without any socks on, which I think is just so clever. Plus, I just love how they look, and they're better for your feet, better for your foot health, better for your bones, better for your posture, and I just think these are amazing. Absolutely amazing. I know you're determined to be part of this chat, aren't you? You see, one of the reasons why doggies are so healthy is because we are barefoot or bare paw outside all the time. So we are always connecting with nature. He really doesn't like his paws to be held. No, mummy, please. I don't mind this one being held, but I won't let you hold this one. No, I won't let you, mummy. You're so precious. You are so precious to me, and I love you so much. Yes? Okay, you stay there then. Okay, you'll have to use your imagination a little bit here because the folding down of the trousers is not working very well. I folded this one up, but I think that definitely having that little bit of crop looks so much nicer. This is actually just a fail-safe autumn outfit for styling trainers. I think cropped jeans and a roll neck is definitely going to be a go-to combo for me this year. Dickie, you can't dig on the windowsill cushion, baby. Oh. Yeah, you make your bed, baby. You make it. Yeah. Does anyone else's doggy do this? And if anyone was wondering where my 𝑑𝒐𝒐 is, he's on the other windowsill. Oh my gosh, it's so drafty by this window. Oh, you're so good looking and handsome for a doggy. I know I am a little bit crazy the way that I talk to my dogs. Please tell me and make me feel less weird if you also talk to your dogs like that, because sometimes I worry that I just like them too much, and I like them more than I like most human beings. But anyway, right, I'm gonna head up to my dressing room and put together a few other outfits, styling the shoes, and if I have not yet converted you to wearing barefoot shoes, then let me tell you, wearing 𝑽vobarefoot for 6 weeks can increase the strength in your feet by 60%, because for so many years we have been wearing trainers that, or shoes that compress our feet into really unnatural, restrictive shapes, and we wear heavy, like solid based shoes that stop our feet from moving. So essentially we walk like this, boom, 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 whereas we're designed to walk like this and use all of the muscles and bones in our feet. And if you stop using something, if you don't use it, you lose it, which is why so many people get like ankle and then knee and then hip issues, because it all starts from the feet. So I'm looking after my foot health by wearing 𝑽vos most of the time, and I love them, and the fact that they just keep bringing out more and more beautiful designs makes me very happy indeed. We have converted all of our friends and family members to 𝑽vo, and Josie20 is a discount code that you can use to save 20% on them. So let's style these in a few more ways. Okay, I've put together another outfit and I absolutely love it. If you like to be super comfy and need outfits that are very versatile for whatever you're doing in the day, but you want them to be a little bit more jazzy, I feel like this is just perfection. And looks amazing with the trainers. I feel like a cool East London. I feel cool. I really like how this looks. It feels like the kind of thing that you could just do anything in, whether it's a trip to the supermarket or the farm shop or the garden centre, or you're maybe doing the school run, or you're going to meet your friends for coffee and then you've decided that you're going to go for a walk afterwards, or maybe you've just finished Pilates and you are going somewhere. I don't know, it just feels like a really versatile outfit. And these trousers are a really good length from me. They're actually from an activewear brand. I'll leave everything linked down below. So maybe because of that, they're just a little bit more sporty. They are completely elasticated, which is the dream. I originally didn't have the neck scarf on, but because the top underneath is a white roll neck, I actually grabbed this and put it over my face to stop me from getting makeup all over the roll neck. And then I thought, that looks quite cute. So this is a great outfit, a really easy one for me to throw into a gym bag, to pop on after a workout. I love it. And I also grabbed this. This is a new blazer from Holland Cooper. And I think perhaps if you are wearing an outfit like this, or something with jeans as well, and then you've got a work event or something in the afternoon you need to look a little bit smarter for, popping on a blazer. I'm not normally a blazer person, but we are pushing the boat out. Not only does it add a layer of warmth, but also I feel like it just instantly smartens up an outfit. If you needed just that final tiny little push to treat yourself to a gorgeous blazer, then this is the Holland Cooper 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 blazer, and at the moment they're running the most incredible initiative in collaboration with the King's Trust, and if you purchase this blazer, 10% of the sales will go to the King's Trust Change a Girl's Life campaign. And what that charity does is it helps provide girls with skills, and workshops with confidence and like real life skills and work skills to help with their future career prospects. And it's such an incredible initiative. I'm so happy that Holland Cooper are taking part in it to both raise awareness and raise money for it. You may remember when we went to Highgrove a couple of months ago, we could see some of the amazing things that the King's Trust was doing. They had this amazing workshop area, and it was actually all guys. I think they split it into boys and girls, and the guys were learning carpentry and thatching and weaving and things like that. I would almost call them like long forgotten skills. Hat making as well, which actually the ladies were making hats upstairs, and guys. And it's an amazing way of empowering those that may not have the same opportunities that you and I might have. So it's a great initiative. So let that be your little temptation to order the Belgravia blazer. I'll leave this link down below as well. And I really like the contrast between the smartness of blazer and the roll neck and then the casualness of the trainers. It feels like I'm here to be comfy and settle into this meeting, but when I put on my blazer, I mean business. Yeah, I love it. I think this is going to be, and also the colours, the tones, it all just looks so, so lovely. I feel like a horse. If I was a man. Ah. Okay, for the third outfit starting trainers, this is pretty much the easiest. This is level 1, but level 1 for most people, but as you guys know, I'm not really. I'm still new to jeans. I'm new to jeans and I'm new to trainers, which is funny, but remember I lived in London and worked in the fashion industry for the last 10 years before moving to the Cotswolds, and I would wear floaty dresses and A-line skirts, so jeans were just not part of my wardrobe. So I feel like I'm having to learn what most people learned in their teenage years. But I'm learning it now. Anyway, so I have paired, these are slightly cropped jeans so you can see the trainers, and just to show the level of detail here, my 𝑭𝒂𝒕 sneakers are the dusty green version, so this little bit acrobatics at the back is dusty green, which perfectly matches this top. You can get these sneakers in an all white or just off white. You can get them in a really beautiful kind of taupey colour. I think they come in a black as well, and they also come in men's, so Charlie's got them as well. And he used to wear, I think they were Gucci, the trainers that he used to wear for his like, no, not Gucci, can't remember the brand. It's got a funny name, can't remember. Anyway, he now wears his premium leather 𝑭𝒂𝒕 sneakers too. I feel like we were all waiting for Vivo to bring out this one pair that were like to replace your everyday trainers that you either commute in or wear as like your stylish ones, and now they have. So these will basically be surgically glued to my feet for the rest of time. Anyway, it is approaching lunchtime and I'm very conscious that I need to make my hydrangea displays for tonight. So I think that that should be next on the agenda. Okay, lunch is on the stove. I've used the broccoli soup, which I showed you in the last vlog. I wouldn't even call it broccoli, it's basically a mass of mixed vegetables and a potato to make it creamy. And I just threw in the veg that was left from my muffins this morning and a little bit of extra blue cheese. I just don't want anything to go to waste, so it's all in the saucepan heating up. Now, the flowers are done, ready for tonight, and I'm going to match my phone case to the flower display. I was thinking, it's funny that we don't change up generally. I mean, let me know if you do, but I don't change my phone case that often. We change our outfits, we change our handbags, we change our earrings, but our phones are literally in our hands all the time. I love my mirror case, and I think my mirror case will be the one that I keep going back to. But we all know that I love matchy things, and this case here reminds me of the anemones that I have just put in the flower displays. It's got all of the protection that I know and love from 𝑭𝒂𝒕, so my phone is protected should the worst happen, which it always does, especially on a day like today. I'm gonna have my hands full putting the flowers all out when we get to the watch party, so I just need to make sure that my phone is protected. And speaking of matching, at the moment my AirPods are in their summer floral case, which matches my summer floral phone case, but now I have the matching autumnal floral AirPod case. I'll show you that in action shortly. And by the way, if you're ever thinking of getting anyone a phone case or a tech accessory gift, 𝑭𝒂𝒕 pieces come in such nice packaging. This is the magnetic power bank, which, you guessed it, is matching for the phone. Today's one of, well, this afternoon is going to be one of those afternoons where I'm probably going to be on my phone a lot, capturing content and also catching up on emails when I'm out and about this afternoon. So I'm going to charge this up, and this is super handy because it's magnetic, so it's wireless charging, which is absolutely amazing. And it's a super strong magnet, so if you have your phone in your handbag, then you know that it's not going to fall off. And I love that it's not like a big ugly thing on the back of your phone. How fabulous, having a charger that matches your phone case. I love that. But it doesn't stop there. I've also got the coffee cup, because we all know that I'm going to be heading into Burford, which means grabbing a pumpkin spice latte, and I like to always have my own mug whenever I remember. And then last but not least, I'm not normally a laptop protector kind of gal. I just throw it in my bag, but I need to be more careful with my expensive technology. So I thought, seeing as it's beautiful and matches my phone case, how perfect this is. And it's got like little protective foamy bits around the outside, so great for the days that I'm heading into London, when we're doing train journeys and things like that. Very helpful. Getting really good quality accessories for your phone, it's not cheap, you know, you can get really cheap ones online, but 𝑭𝒂𝒕 is a premium brand, so it's very kind of them to share a discount code, which is JosieLDN I'll leave it linked down below as well if you do want to treat yourself to anything, and that also works stackably on top of any of the like buy two get two free deals on their website, which is amazing. And this is the TikTok thing that I was showing you earlier, my magnetic tripod. So it pops out of here like a tripod, and then your phone just easily magnetizes onto the back. So it's amazing for capturing content on the go, and is why it's so important that my phone cases have got the magnetic ability. Right, let's check on these croutons because I don't want them to burn. Look for you. This looks good to me. This looks wonderful. Cheesy croutons. Yummy! I've just popped over to 𝑙𝑎𝑙𝑎's, and we're all on the same wavelength because she's got a load of Vivos here for our, well, 𝑙𝑎𝑙𝑎's grandchildren, my nephews, and these are our 3 favourite styles. I think it's even more important for children that they wear shoes like this that are actually good for their feet. They're really nice little styles, especially if the little ones aren't quite confident with their own laces yet. Oh, they're cool. Look how diddy they are. So cute. So who are these for?
So Brandon, Austin, Lucas, and
Hunter. They're all really cool styles, aren't they?
They are, they're lovely.
They're gonna love these.
Sure.
Lucky boys. Yeah, they're really nice designs. Oh, and so you switched the laces on those?
Yes, I took because he's not terribly confident doing laces.
Yeah,
so he's
like
got the
these
elastic.
Very cool. Yeah. Lucky boys.
Very
New
lucky.
Trainers for school. Okay, my darlings, finally in the car on the way out. Only 2.5 hours after I intended on leaving the house. It just ended up being one of those days when a lot more laptop time was required than I'd originally bargained for. I was actually planning on going to spend the afternoon at Estelle Manor, and I was going to use the spa there, I was going to wash my hair, I was going to have a light pre-dinner meal. Yeah, none of those things have happened. In fact, I've pretty much only got time to pop in to the Starbucks to get everyone their pumpkin spice lattes. My duties were hydrangeas and PSLs, so I think I've got like 8 PSLs to get for everybody, and then we're heading to the watch party. It has been hard staying away from any spoilers today, and I also had a moment where I was like, oh my gosh, am I actually up to date? Is the scene with Conrad on the airplane actually the last scene before the finale, or have I missed an episode? I just suddenly had that panic, so I messaged our group WhatsApp being like, guys, please, can you confirm I've watched everything I need to watch? But anyway, we have got the car. I'm borrowing Charlie's Defender today because the Mazda sadly has gone back to Mazda. We did our job that we needed to do for them, which was on TikTok, so hopefully you guys will have spotted the fun little TikToks we did for them. And I love that car. I loved it so much. Charlie and I will always be huge Mazda lovers. And my car is looking like it might be this close to getting a puncture because it's got a little bulge on the tyre, and you're not allowed to drive with bulges on your tyres. You are allowed, but it's very dangerous. So until we get a new tyre, I'm in this one. Anyway, let's hit the road. Okay, we have got 8 pumpkin spice lattes secured, including mine in my cup, keeping it nice and warm. Luckily, the girls only live 5 minutes away, so they should still be piping hot. I've never been to a watch party before, so this is gonna be really fun. As always, these girls have not asked to be on YouTube, and they're not YouTubers, so I'm not going to be throwing the camera in anyone's face, but if the vibe is right, I'll capture a few little snippets of the evening. I can't wait, it should be so much fun. Let's go! This is amazing. There's even a slushy machine. Wait until you see this. This is where we're going to be watching.
Harry?
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, it's like Christmas. You're the summer I turned pretty elves. Thank you! Oh my god, that's so cute! Thank you so much! This is the cutest thing ever!
And then I also like to get you
Good morning, my darlings. It's Thursday morning. Charlie and I were just saying it feels like a Friday today because we've got a fun day today. It's our Fashion Mumbler, our team quarterly, what do we call them? Team day. Quarterly team day today. Sometimes we do fun things like foraging workshops or things like that. But today, ooh, hello sunshine. First time I've seen you this morning. Oh, that's very annoying. Today we are taking the girls to Bamford. We're all doing a team Pilates, then we're having breakfast, then we're going for a really lovely long walk, and then lunch at our favourite pub, the Fox. So it's going to be a really lovely day. Charlie and I are driving separately because I've actually got a really fun little staycation this evening as well. I thought I would very quickly show you the amazing, how cute is this, goodie bag that the girls put together for the watch party last night. Cousins Beach, We'll Always Have Summer, finale viewing party, Cotswolds 2025. How adorable is this? I'm going to show you some of the goodies inside. So they made these little pouches. How sweet is this? Personalized pouches with sparkly hydrangeas and deck chairs. So many amazing goodies inside. We've got Duck and Dry. Oh, sorry, Dock and Bay. I don't know why I thought it was called Duck and Dry. Dock and Bay towels, very Cousin Beach appropriate. A little stash of Carmex. some 𝑭𝒆𝒂𝒕 pajamas, which we can choose from the website. Charlie will be happy. A perfect night's sleep pillow mist from Neom. We love that. And the Warwickshire Home County Co. natural soy wax candle. How sweet is that? Honestly, the girls just put so much effort into last night. I showed you a little bit of the space. Obviously, the finale I thought was amazing, but also could have been better. I feel like it was very Belly and Conrad focused. I would have liked to have known a little bit more about Taylor and Stephen's happy ending, Laurel's happy ending, and Jer and Denise's happy ending. And obviously now we know that there's going to be a film, so how much more are they going to drag it out? That is a serious question. Also, I was half hoping for a new Taylor Swift song in the finale, but anyway, I'm gonna head to Bamford because I know that we're gonna be having a big Summer I Turned Pretty debrief with the girls this morning, pre-Pilates. I've got my Pilates kit on underneath my walking kit, so I'm going to be removing and then re-adding the layers. I've just popped on a little Ralph Lauren cable knit and my trusty Jules gilet. I've got to take the old Defender, so it's about half the regular speed, so I better get going. Okay, we have just done our team Pilates class. It was 2 of the girls' first ever time doing Reformer Pilates, but I think they will now be hooked on doing Reformer. It was a great class with Saskia. We're gonna go and have some breakfast at Daylesford now, but first we are popping into their warehouse sale. Very, very excitingly, they have got a big marquee up on one of the fields, and a load of the Bamford products and Daylesford products, homeware, gardenware, even food, is massively discounted down to as little as £1 for various bits and bobs. So we're going to pop in, see what they've got, maybe grab some bits for some Christmas shopping, and then we're going to head out for a lovely long walk. We've actually just come back in for our second round because they keep bringing more stuff in. These little plates in the shop are £22, but they've just put them down to £8. Oh, sorry, these are 5, the larger ones are 8. We just spotted that adorable little lunchbox over there. Right, let's go and see what other goodies they've got. Charlie's found £5 dog leads, and he's already stocked up on loads of these little gift sets. I've grabbed a lunchbox for my foraging finds. If you like it, get it, darling.
Yeah, I think they're nice gifts. He doesn't want to be victim, does he?
It's Charlie the Frog!
started under the fence and clearly knew where it was going.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm really unimpressed.
it's like when you got gift shop.
Hello again, my darlings. It's a few hours later and we have had the loveliest day after our Pilates and breakfast and shopping morning. We then went for a lovely long walk, our favourite 𝑭𝒂𝒕 loop, and then we stopped for pizza lunch at the Fox. So it's been a really gorgeous day. We've all said our farewells now and I am heading to a really fun launch event this evening. I've actually got an overnight stay at a new hotel called Hill, HYLL, and this hotel is in a very beautiful little area called Charingworth, and it's super close to Chipping Campden, so amazing location in the Cotswolds. They're hosting a kind of press night to open the hotel, which is really exciting. I feel very privileged to have been invited. Can't wait to see who's there and have a little look around. I thought I would, before I get there, really quickly show you what I picked up in the Daylesford warehouse sale. This is a reason to make sure you're signed up to the newsletter, because we shared a link to the sale in the newsletter and I think the tickets have now sold out, so I don't know if you can just turn up without one. So if you're not signed up to the newsletter, we'll leave it linked down below. But the prices were amazing. Even all of the members of staff were going in and getting mega discounts. So these were incredible. Chloe, I think, bought 6 of these. They were, I believe, £8 down from 50, and it contains the hand soap and the body lotion or hand lotion in the lovely citrus scent. Really lovely for in the kitchen or in any guest rooms, but in the most gorgeous Christmas packaging, which is perfect. I got for £1 these little zero waste produce bags because I need to keep one in my barber coat for when I'm foraging, and I'm going to actually put one of these in my handbag to take with me. I got 3 of the organic Cornish sea salt chocolate bars. I don't know what they normally retail for, but they were £1 each, so I got 3 of those. This is what everyone was going mad for. These diffusers, I think they're £60 in the shop, but they were a tenner at the sale, which is amazing. I got one in the wisteria scent and one in white iris. And then this little basket, again for foraging, I thought it was so cute. That was £8. So that's part 1 that I managed to fit in there. I think that's just duplicates. Oh! I love the Bamford body lotions. The ingredients are all so lovely and the scents are very kind of like uplifting and fresh scents. This again is citrus. Citrus must have just not sold well in the shop. I guess compared to the other fragrances it's probably not my favourite, but £5 for a Bamford body lotion. I'll pop on the screen here what they retail for. I thought that was a bargain. And then I went back in with Charlie and he is a shopaholic, so we bought, well, Charlie bought actually like 5 more of these. I guess any family and friends watching, this is what you'll be getting for Christmas. We bought a couple of these dog leads in this green fabric. I don't know what they would have originally sold for, but I think the purple sticker was £5. And these are going to be the dog leads that we leave in the car. And then bag number 3. Oh my gosh, I was so surprised. Sorry, my hair, I've literally looked like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. As you might be able to hear, it's really windy today. We literally hiked through all weathers. It's been toasty, it's been rainy, it's been everything. Couldn't believe these were in the sale. These are the geranium oils for your diffuser, and I love the Daylesford geranium scent, so I got 4 of those. Charlie thought this would be good for his mum's knee. It's an ice recovery bottle with cover. I don't know what that is. And last but not least, this, I just love kitchen containers. This is kind of like a, oh, I won't get it all out. It's a shame it's in plastic. It's a little, they call it a bento box. So it's got Daylesford branding on it, and you can put your wetter ingredients in here, and then it's got a little strap that goes on top. Again, great for foraging, but also great because We know that I love to take packed lunches with me if I'm taking a soup with me somewhere. It says it is definitely spill proof, dishwasher and microwave safe, leak proof, BPA and lead free. So it's a reusable little lunch box essentially. And that was, I think, £3. So all in all, a very successful shopping day, really lovely team day. I feel like this car journey has been needed. I've just been in silence, no music, no podcast or anything, just to recharge my social batteries, because I'm sure there'll be a few familiar faces at the event at Hill. I'm parked up 2 minutes away because I wanted to show you those bits before I get there. So let's head on over, and I can't wait to take a look around. Guys, I've just got major deja vu and I've realised where I am. Hill is the rebranded Charingworth Manor, where my mum used to have a membership and she used to come swimming here. But I knew they'd had new owners, but I didn't realise they were changing the name. I was thinking, gosh, how many beautiful big old houses can there be in Charingworth with the kind of land that Charingworth Manor has got? And now I'm coming up the driveway, I've realised it is Charingworth Manor. So I have been here before, I'm very familiar with this place. You might remember in Vlogmas last year I came and did a wreath making with Lila. But anyway, they've had a makeover, so let's see. Okay, I've just been shown up to my lovely room. I think pretty much the whole hotel has been completely renovated since I last came here. I've actually never seen the rooms here before. I've only ever been for the day, so it's really cool to see the rooms. Excuse my mess here, but there's this lovely lounge area. I'm in like the rafters at the very top, but we've got a coffee and biscuit station over here. It's very dark lighting, but it gives it a really cozy atmosphere. And then popped a little dress in the wardrobe. I love this effect of the like fabric in the wardrobe there. And then this is the main part of the room. They've gone for like this brownie terracotta on the walls, which is so lovely. It just makes you feel very calm and relaxed, and the bathroom is really, really nice as well. I might actually have a bath later. Very modern sink area, and then there's a big rain shower over there as well. I had been wearing my Vivobarefoot tracker boots for our walking today. We were walking for quite a long time. They're a little bit muddy. And I am sure that when you walk in these, because obviously your feet are not bound into really rigid soles and you actually use your foot muscles, I feel like you actually get more of a workout when you go for a walk. Like I can feel all of the muscles in my legs really activated from our walking. But I have just put my leather trainers back on now. So the girls have said they're going to give me a quick tour of the hotel, which I can't wait to see the renovations. So yeah, let's head out and take a look around. Hello again, darlings. It's a couple of hours later and I am running very, very late for drinks and dinner, and that's because I arrived late and then went and had a lovely look around the hotel with the manager, Stuart, and then I just got chatting with everyone. So as everyone was arriving for dinner and drinks, I was there thinking, I need to run up and get changed. So I very quickly swept my hair back into a bun. The dress is fabulous, actually. It's a really long kind of jacquard print dress. We've got the fabulous spotlight with shoulder pads. It's very dramatic. I've got my, what I call my quotation mark earrings in from Monica Vinader, usual jewellery, and I'm just going to finish with a mist of my, we are all very brown. Everything is brown. The dress, the shoes, my bag, even the perfume is brown. A rose cocoa from Erin. The hotel looks incredible. The renovation is mega. It's practically unrecognizable inside. The restaurant is stunning. They've used really kind of Scandinavian, Norwegian, did I just say Scandinavian? I don't know what I just said. Scandinavian, Norwegian influence for the interiors, and it's just so chic. So without further ado, quick mist of perfume, and let's go and join the gang for drinks and dinner.
It's hilarious. Let's make me.
Hello my darlings, it is now Friday morning. I'm back in the car about to leave Hill. We had the loveliest dinner last night. The food here is absolutely exceptional, so much local seasonal produce. It was actually a fully veggie meal last night, but it was so good. I slept so well and everyone has just been so lovely. I feel very grateful that this place is practically on our doorstep, and now that Paul and Sarah have given it a huge renovation, huge makeover, and hearing their plans for this place, I'm just so excited to see what they do next. Very random place to start talking to you this morning, but I just pulled over on the drive heading out because this view has got to be one of the best views in the Cotswolds. They've got this incredible stone sculpture that you can probably see over there, and the stones are balancing on top of each other. It's quite incredible. I dread to think what would happen if there was a huge gust of wind. But what an amazing view, and they're actually planning on turning some of the buildings here into a wedding venue, so this could be the view for the newlyweds. How amazing. The sheep field over there, just uninterrupted views. It's absolutely heavenly. So it's been a gorgeous stay. I've heard great things about their Sunday roast as well, so I'll definitely be back with Charlie and probably Lila as well to test that out. And I know they're planning loads of amazing events, whether it's book clubs or supper clubs. So I'll leave the Hill website down below, and if you are looking for somewhere amazing to stay in this part of the Cotswolds, then this is a great place to check out. So my plan now, I'm super close to Chipping Campden, and it's been a long time since I just had a poodle around Chipping Campden. So if I can find somewhere to park, then I will take you around town. We'll grab a coffee. It's the sweetest little town, so with some really cute little shops. So let's go and see if we can park, and then we'll have a little look around. This little town really feels like something out of Sleepy Hollow, Gilmore Girls, but if it was set maybe 200 or so years ago. All of these amazing old buildings. Such a sleepy little town. Lots of cute little cafes and shops. Perfect for a weekend mooch. Look at the old stone and these beautiful old windows. Accidentally glitched and moved over to a summer vlog. It's 25 degrees outside. It's so funny, just as you're like deep in autumn mode, then suddenly UK weather is like, surprise, it's still summer. What day is it today? 18th, 19th September when I'm filming this, so still technically summer, so it feels like today is the last hurrah. Just got back home, didn't chat to you much in Chipping Campden. It's just the cutest little place. It's the kind of place you want to spend a couple of hours. There's some really sweet shops. There's not a huge amount to do, but it's also really close to Broadway, and you can visit some beautiful National Trust properties around Chipping Campden. So it's lovely for a little potter around. And oh my goodness me, I have seen in our Cotswold Girl group WhatsApp the queues to get into the Daylesford warehouse sample sale today. People are queuing for 2 hours. The girls have been like, Josie, you are to blame. And I apologise, but I did check with the Daylesford team. They were happy for me to post, and they said yes please, but it seems that a lot of people have turned up for this sample sale. But I'm glad. It means that everything, I'm sure, will get sold, which is the plan. Anyway, the reason I mentioned that is because I was actually going to swing by again on my way home, but when I saw the 2 hour long queue, I thought, no, that is crazy. I'm gonna head out into the garden in a second, but first I've had a delivery from Noble Macmillan, and they make the most beautiful stationery pieces. My lovely seed folio, which is actually a photo album in the greenhouse, is from Noble Macmillan. And I think this might be my diary for next year, or a notebook. Let's have a little look. Their stationery is all absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so gorgeous. Beautiful green leather-bound diary, 2026, J.I., my initials. Oh, it's just so lovely. It's so old school with the gold on the binding, or on the pages. I love having a big to-do list. So when can I start using this? December. Oh, fantastic. Look at this, a weekly to-do list. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to start using this. So you've got pages for your actual diary, and then a full page to-do list. Oh, this is the dream for to-do list lovers like myself. And you got the little pink and green ribbons to hold your page. I love that. I cannot wait to start using it. Thank you, Noble Macmillan. Now it's 20 to 1. I did have avocado toast at Hill this morning and 2 really good coffees, but I should probably have lunch. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud now. My brother is coming over this afternoon, and we're going to 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, which you probably may recall is basically our favourite place, super close to us now. They do the best, I will fight anyone who disagrees, the best burger in the Cotswolds, I would say, is at 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅. And also the best so far, I haven't tried the Hill Sunday roast yet, but in my opinion, so far that I've tried, 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 is the best Sunday roast. So that's what we're going for dinner tonight with my brother. I'm gonna have a burger and chips, and I can't wait. But I do have pumpkin puree in the fridge, so I might just do a very quick pumpkin pasta. Yummy! I'm gonna make this a slightly spicy pumpkin pasta. I'm not doing aloe vodka this time because I did read that actually even with cooking, oh, I forgot olive oil, oh my goodness. Even with cooking, it still leaves some alcohol content in there, and I don't think it adds that much to the flavour to warrant the, like, unhealthiness of the alcohol. So let's leave that frying, and I think I've got plenty of chilies in the greenhouse that we can add to this. Whoa, that is an epic chili. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ooh, yes. 4 epic chilies from the greenhouse. I'm only going to use 1. I wonder if I could put those in my dehydrator. Probably. Tomato paste. Yummy. Okay, adding in the pasta. This is a nice one. It's called the Fresh Flour Company, and they use ancient and heritage wheat for their pastas, and I just feel like it doesn't bloat me as much. It's really nice for doing dishes like this. Just put it onto a higher heat, and now I'm going to add in my bone broth. Okay, that's been cooking for about 5 minutes. You can see how the pasta is really absorbing the chicken broth. Now I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of my pumpkin puree. Seasoning. And the most important ingredient, a load of cheese. Woohoo! I forgot how this pasta does break apart a little bit. So it's actually not ideal for dishes that you have to do a lot of stirring like this. Whoopsie-daisy. Yummy! Well, my mouth is watering. I cannot wait to tuck in. So we've got a spicy, cheesy pumpkin pasta. Oh my goodness. This is my dream lunch. Okay, I'm just heading out to do some Friday afternoon errands, and I've just pulled the sides up on the side of the Defender. It's not quite convertible with the canvas still on, but it's the nearest thing that we've got to aircon in this car. I've put all of my essentials, instead of in a handbag, in my 𝑭𝒂𝒕 basket, including a t-shirt for Charlie because he went out wearing a wool jumper this morning, and my foraging bowl. So might pit stop and get some blackberries and elderberries to make some goodies over the weekend. But it's going to be a really beautiful drive, and it is seriously toasty this afternoon. My goodness, this was unexpected. Very exciting plans for this space, but I'm not going to reveal it all yet, partly because we've not decided quite what's happening. All I'm going to say is stay tuned, because very exciting things are coming. We've just popped into Strawtop 2, and Charlie's made a few little changes to our latest holiday cottage. Would you like to talk us through the changes?
I like to upgrade the window plant every couple of months. So what I've done now is I take this planter to 𝑑𝒂𝒂𝒕 and they replant it for me.
Oh, lovely.
So they've replanted that with hers. So someone actually commented, a neighbour, they like to look in the windows because this is the same next door.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice to see inside what we've got this time.
Yeah.
So what we've also now got, which is a nice new addition, is next door we have a subscription to Cotswold Life.
Yeah.
So this cottage we have a subscription to Country Life. So Country Life magazine's in this cottage now, and we've got Cotswold Life next door.
Lovely.
Ignore this bit of mess. And then if you come through, we have... What?
You picked up Lila's belongings and said, ignore this bit of mess.
Yeah. No, I meant the book and stuff, and the batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't try to stitch me up.
Yeah.
This month, our guests are getting gin marmalade.
Marmalade.
Which is a nice one.
Very nice.
We have a new houseplant in here because unfortunately the last one did die.
Oh dear.
It's really difficult because I like having plants in here, but I think it is quite obviously a lot of work. We've got one really important new addition for when we have larger dogs stay.
Oh yes?
Obviously this is actually left out from the last guests, but this wouldn't be here if you don't have a dog, obviously. Right. But for when you book with dogs, there you have it.
Fabulous.
Which is nice. And then the garden out here is nicely modelled by 𝑦𝒊𝒏𝒅.
Nicely modelled by 𝑦𝒊𝒏𝒅.
It's looking nice out here, right? So this is done really well. Oh dear, I think that needs a few more drainage holes.
Lovely.
Yeah, I have my lunch sat in the sun here today.
Very
which was
nice.
rather delightful.
There's a sun trap. A little outdoor mirror.
We also have a new piece of artwork at both cottages. We might be able to sneak peek next door. We've got guests arriving soon. But this is the same artist, local artist called 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 𝙄'𝙢, who I found through Sarah, very talented photographer we use.
Lovely.
And they're obviously all done by her. This is a really nice one, and then the one next door is massive. It's a much bigger one. But I feel like initially I was a bit worried that it wasn't quite big enough, but I think it does finish.
It's fine, yeah.
Doesn't it?
That's lovely.
We have our little straw finishing bits.
Strawtop.
Trying to think what else. There's not so much else new in here, but it's nice to add like different. I like to have different books for guests to experience. We've got Top Dogs, Great Hubs of England, Houses of National Trust.
Lovely. And I like the sheep by the thermometer.
Yeah, this is an American artist actually. I think her name's Sarah. I want to say Sarah Ferguson, but that's a British disgraced royal.
She's not disgraced, it's
Well,
her
she's married
husband
to
that's
one.
disgraced. I love the bathroom in here.
She is a bit disgraced. I like the toilet seat in here, which I know is a weird thing to highlight, but
It's a great toilet seat.
yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Lovely. When you start to see lots of shriveled up blackberries, you know the season is coming to an end. So I've bought my new little 𝑭𝒂𝒂𝒕 pot and I'm filling it up for what could be one of the last times. I must go for a few walks this weekend, make sure we've got a freezer full ready for our crumbles. Still a few good juicy ones, but yes, little roll. It's definitely slim pickings compared to what it was a week or so ago.